There was dramatic and at times contentious testimony today at Ken Paxton's political trial in the Texas Senate. We also saw emotional moments from Paxton's former employees who went to the FBI complaining that their boss was allowing the Attorney General's office to be misused by a political friend. Fox 4's Sean Rabb, watching today's testimony, is here with the highlights again. Sean?
Steve, another whistleblower in the Attorney General's office who did not file a lawsuit said he felt the AG's office had been hijacked to help developer and Paxton donor Nate Paul. And Ryan Bangert testified the group of 8 who went to the FBI were not staging a coup, but wholly concerned.
Did you consider it a mutiny?
It was not a mutiny.
How would you characterize it?
We were protecting the interest of the state, and ultimately, I believe, protecting the interest of the Attorney General, and in my view, signing our professional death warrant at the same time.
That's how Ryan Bangert testified about going with others to the FBI, concerned about the relationship between Attorney General Ken Paxton and real estate developer, Republican donor Nate Paul. That assertion, though, challenged under, at times, combative cross-examination by Paxton attorney Anthony Oso Jr., with Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick instructing the witness to answer.
Now, at no point after you reported to law enforcement were you terminated from your position. It's a yes or no question, Mr. Bangert. Were you fired or were you not fired?
I was constructively discharged.
No. I asked you whether you were fired or not fired, yes or no.
Answer the question.
I was constructively discharged.
Bangert testified Paxton took him to a lunch meeting with Nate Paul, who complained about being treated unfairly and wanting the AG's office to intervene in his financial dispute with a nonprofit foundation that invested millions in some of his Austin projects.
What was your impression about that, what that whole meeting was about?
The strong impression that I had developed was I had been summoned to that lunch by Nate Paul to hear out his grievances and to convince me to get on board with the Mitty Foundation intervention program.
All of this happening while the AG's office was wrestling with much bigger issues, from a Google lawsuit and COVID.
We were devoting far more resources to Nate Paul than we ever should have, given the importance of those issues.
One of those issues, COVID-related. A midnight order in August 2020 restricting to 10 the number of people attending outdoor foreclosure sales pushed for by Paxton. Bangert said he was against it, later learning Nate Paul benefited because he had multiple properties in foreclosure.
The Attorney General was determined to harness the power of our office and to fulfill the interest of a single individual against the interest of the state.
Under cross-exam, this hard line of questioning.
You're here to testify in the court of impeachment. Do you not remember the day that you went behind Ken Paxton back to the FBI? Do you not remember that?
Sir, we did not go behind the Attorney General's back.
Did you tell him you were going to the FBI? Yes or no?
Sir, we did not go behind the...
Mr. Bangert, I'm asking you yes or no questions. Did you tell Ken Paxton that you were going to go to the FBI?
On September 30th, we did not.
It's a yes or no question, Mr. Bangert.
It's not a yes or no.
It is a
question.
yes or no.
The mood in the chamber turned courtroom changed as witness Ryan Vassar, former Deputy Attorney General for Legal Counsel, tried to hold his emotions as he talked about being called rogue by his boss, Ken Paxton.
And it's contrary, the statement of being rogue is contrary to the years that I dedicated my life to the state.
U.S. Senator John Cornyn, on a call with Texas media today, called the impeachment trial very deeply disturbing and painful to watch. Continues tomorrow.
All right, Sean, thank you very much. We'll see you soon. As we continue to cover the impeachment trial, you can watch the live stream on fox4news.com, the Fox 4 YouTube page, and when we're not in a newscast, on Fox Local. That's our streaming app on Apple TV, Roku, Android, and Amazon Fire. It's free to download, and there is no login required.